Йоу. Продолжаем наше веселье. У нас вообще, по-моему, второй акт почти что пройден. Тут осталось знакомиться с вот этими жителями. Грозный телохранитель.
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walking.
And you think that won't happen here? We like sitting ducks.
True enough. And that giant lizard must look like a great mutton chop.
А, какой он здоровый. У него хп есть. Почему-то хочется его убить. Да, мы тут были. Конкретно в этой низине не были. Вот тут не были. Так, окей.
Well, howdy there. Nice to see a fresh face among these dour saps. So it is. So it is. But these things never last forever. Either the death fog will blow over, or the fireworks in Paradise Downs will cool off. You'll see. We'll be right as rain before too long. You take care now. Can't be too careful around here.
Торговец. Реальный торговец. Сада.
You spy a lizard lady dressed in the royal colours of the House of Law. She nods at you politely, but remains quite silent. You notice her skin is of a bright red colour.
I am Sada.
3 words that must suffice, it seems. There is no further explanation forthcoming. A sudden intensity darkens her onyx eyes.
If you truly know him, you'll be so kind as to bring the Red Prince to me. With haste.
She looks you over in silent contemplation. Her eyes are sparkle with a hint of glee. The great creature gives you a disinterested look.
Yeah. For all the good it's done me. Still, can't complain. Leastways I could complain, but no one would listen.
The beast chews thoughtfully.
Nah, no point moaning. You take what you get and you don't get upset. Am I right? I am right. Still, thanks and all.
It turns away, disinterested once more. She looks you over in silent contemplation. Her eyes are sparkle with a hint of glee. She looks you over.
Хотят торговать. Ладно.
Travelling light, are you? Smart. I've got my whole life in these wagons. And look at me. Like a fly in molasses.
Ага.
You didn't see it. Something happened up ahead. Blocked off the only road to Arx. Lest you fancy taking a stroll through the death fog. We're proper wrecked. Not unless you can bring back the divine. He'd untwist this pretzel in a heartbeat, no doubt.
О, сюда. Как бы научиться их самому делать? Хз. Как? Итак.
We should have sailed from driftwood, like I told you.
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker.
And you think that won't happen here?
Если
You
что
like
там
sitting
слышу.
ducks.
True enough. And that giant lizard must look like a great mutton chop to him.
Интеллект, интеллект, плюс 2. Так, интеллект хорошо. Сила. Это рандомно определяется или как?
We should have sailed from driftwood, like I told you.
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker.
40 интеллект.
And you think that won't happen here?
Это
You like
максимум?
sitting ducks.
True enough. And that giant lizard must look like a great mutton chop to him.
Например, 40, да? 42 интеллекта может быть, все окей.
I'm getting paid. Ain't stuck anywhere. Keep your hands off the merchandise or you'll be hearing from me.
We should have sailed from driftwood, like I told you.
We wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void.
Нам надо взломать эту штуку. Вроде мне не получится. Госпожа месть. Перековываемся.
Keep distant. Keep distant. Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
Corbin, the Fletcher you rescued from Roost Anon at the Culwood Mills, sparks to life at the sight of you and breaks into a great grin.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I mean, hey, how are you? All settled in myself? Can't tell you how glad I am to be here. And thank you for bringing me. I feel it, you know? I really do.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something...
Странно, была возможность взломать, и потом ее нет, когда перековались. Что? Еще можно взломать.
I can feel my source power draining at the mirror's touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the... Another pyramid? How very useful.
4 точнее. Желтую мы дадим Сибири. Так, допустим, за этот сундук мы отвалили снова 500 голды.
Bolt looks unfinished. Was it never used? Тут пока непонятно, что. Так, что, мы сильные вроде как, можем себе позволить подраться тут, наверное. Нормально, что они хилятся. А, взрывают трупы. Так, там сильно плохое, там это... Поставим. fog that got them, or something else?
Обязательно. Фига себе, в того нокдаун взяли. Избегание смерти, желание смерти. Фига себе, собака-бык. А, кусь. И приколы происходят просто. По 7000 дают.
I need aid.
Бедолага.
The spirit of a Black Ring Weaver looks down at his corpse in dismay. He notices you approach and challenges you in a throaty rasp.
You're not one of those blood things. Who are you? You look the part, I suppose. We had orders to take the island at any cost. We had spells and charms that were supposed to protect us from the death fog. They didn't work. Half of us died crossing the water. Me and some others just barely made it. But then these blood beasts attacked us right away. A few made it away. I didn't. Orders. We were told they'd work. no reason to doubt that. One of my comrades used source magic that saved the rest of us. The death fog already burnt my lungs, but I made it ashore.
Пилки. Себя. Это от людей осталось, видимо.
The statue gestures towards the heavens, a striking image amidst the graves and sepulchres. Your eyes close, death's shadows lift, rain becomes sun. Whatever fear this graveyard provoked is now bathed in brilliant light. The blazing blue flame seems to burn your finger the moment you touch the statue, and you yank it back in pain. Somehow, though, your skin is unblemished, yet the discomfort remains. Looking closer, you notice the statue's clerical garb, so similar to that worn by the ghostly priests bonded to the isle, an unlikely coincidence. The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies. The chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
I like a charm.
What's that smell?
Some... Must be one of those bolts.
Как это можно перевозить? Сипила.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust. From stone to dust, from stone to dust. The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prize with which to open the door. A presence accosts you. You cannot see it, yet know it is there. It is in front of you, then behind, then finally within. You hear its whispers. I see what's inside you. And then it is gone.
Nothing. There's got to be more to it. Oh, it's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing. Nothing. There's got to be more to it.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Nothing. There's got to be more to it. Oh, it's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing. Oh, it's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing.
The spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron. How can I help? The dwarf smiles, at ease despite his imprisonment.
Need some chatter to pass the time?
You might expect the stone figure was welcoming you to the island, were it not engulfed in thread. The hymn twined winged keeper from stone to dust.
This
21, день 14, день 25 и день 31. Нужно положить все усилия для обеспечения безопасности хранилищ. Некоторые демоны, как кажется, способны разорвать свои оковы. Если это произойдет, они не должны вырваться на свободу. Необходимо сломать рычаги, которые открывают двери. Реально. Чем больше я тут провожу времени, тем меньше уверен, где граница между жертвой и демоном. Определенно, им обоим не нравится. Им обоим не нравится, когда что-то угрожает их телу. По крайней мере, цепи пока держатся. Пара моментов вызвала опасения, но колонны работают, ни одной душе не покинуть эту комнату. Время пришло, я не могу больше ничего сделать, лишь молиться, чтобы сделанного оказалось достаточно. Да простят меня Боги.
A trembling spirit wrings his hands, his eyes darting around the room. They settle on you.
What are you doing here? What do you want? You mustn't linger. You mustn't remain. One must not mean harm to do it. Please, go.
His hands shake. He clears his throat.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp. The demon absorbed all his pain, in exchange for his soul. I was certain we'd only diminish the demon by overwhelming my patient with pain. I planned to torture the demon until it gave up its grip over the poor fellow. I began in earnest, but his cries pierced my heart. Even if the treatment could save him, I hadn't the stomach nor the soul for it. So I lied to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them to seal us down here, where he could do no harm, where I could guard his prison. Better one soul damned than two. This demon gluts itself on pain. Only the utmost torture would draw him forth. I couldn't do it. I refused to subject myself or my comrades to such barbarism. If you've the stomach for such an ungodly task, I won't keep you from it. Perhaps you could inflict the pain that's needed. But it is a devil's business. We broke the lever for the door when we locked him inside, so that none would ever attempt to free him. No matter what, the demon itself must not be freed. The horrors he would wreak upon our world. It's the silver shaft that's missing. There's an anvil where...
The chains bind their captive. The chains bind their captive. The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prize with which to open the door.
Подсказка, наверное, в каждом этом. Мне так кажется.
Nothing. There's got to be more to it. Oh, it's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing.
You should go from here. This is no place for the living, for the sane. My vigil is eternal. It won't cease until I'm convinced, truly convinced. influenced, something might change for the better. For now, we remain as we must, stuck between action and inaction, watching, waiting. As the lever's fixed, perhaps you could extract him. But you'd have to be able to contain him, defeat him, once he'd been loosed. Who am I to say if you're prepared for that? I suppose the alternative is no better than trusting you. Go, do what you can. Be wary. This demon knows no decency, no remorse.
Так, это здорово. Мне хочется поболтать сначала.
Your attention is appreciated, sir, but misplaced. You...
Kill! Kill the bastard! Wear his skin! Dance, citizen!
Так. Сколько? Еще кофе покупаю.
The elf's face, twisted in a grotesque rage, slowly calms.
I beg your pardon. You need to speak to the advocate, the lizard by the table. He is waiting. The tree is surrounded. The advocate has us skipping stones.
Okay, let's see what this master wants.
Dark words should not sound.
The hulking warrior's eyes dart about in panic, but his voice is loud and strong, even if it does not quite match the movement of his lips.
You have been summoned. Go do your duty, now.
How can I tell if he's to be trusted?
You don't need me to tell you that.
True. I'm in deep, deep. Ah, there you are, Losa dear. How goes the hunt? That's for me to know, isn't it? You'd heartily disapprove anyway. And what could be more tedious than disapproval?
She pointedly ignores you.
You're here to work. Are you also here to trade? I have much to show. I trade, you have coin. I have wares, nothing else matters. Your friend wanted a new deal. Wanted to renegotiate terms. We have a wager. Some say she succeeds. Some say not. What say you? Good. Tell me, how do you bet? For the half-blood or against? She made a deal with our master, but her reward, her obligation, strictly confidential. But the advocate is quick to remind her, the master does not make deals lightly. The master does not break them. Good. Now, see what happens. Until then, do you wish to trade? You like your nose? Then do not stick it where it's not welcome. We are where we are meant to be. We will be told when we are meant to be somewhere else. Look, do not touch. Not until you fatten my purse. See you again. Perhaps.
Yo, shit. Личное телосложение, сила. Ну, блин. Эпик, конечно. Дед, эпик. Что-то мне нравится мой пока что еще. Он великолепен. Черт возьми.
Here to trade?
А хотя, слушай, есть идея. Давай так. Чего ей не хватает? Сила 13. 2 очка вкинуть силу.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
У нее маг брони сколько? 1300. Сейчас чуть-чуть что-нибудь убавим. Окей. Лидерство. Окей. Лидерство. Качество, вот. Чуть-чуть от интеллекта. Сил. Ручная есть сила. Атаки, навыки, которых используется сила, наносит 30% урона. Ну сейчас сможем проверить вот таким способом. Урон от... $206 максимум. Не сможем. Смешная маска. Короче, просто для того, чтобы носить эту штуку. Ручно есть возмездие сопротивления телосложения. Пусть будет вообще все это. Просто потому, что нам так нравится.
Something delicious.
Sweet thing, succulent thing. We are so pleased to see you, but not as pleased as him.
You look into her eyes and see screams. You hear her gaze upon your body and taste her carnal, violent lust, metallic and sharp as a blade in your mouth.
Go. Speak to the Advocate. Make him happy. Bring him pleasure.
The tree is surrounded, and the Advocate has us skipping stones.
Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
You have a lot of faith in these promised outsiders.
He has faith in them, darling. That is all we need.
The tree is surrounded, and the Advocate has us skipping stones.
Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
You have a lot of faith in these promised outsiders.
He has faith in them, darling. That is all we need.
The tree is surrounded, and the Advocate has us skipping stones.
Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
You have a lot of faith in these promised outsiders.
The warrior's face is grim.
Darling, that is all we need.
The lizard's eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to cover the cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
You have a reputation for both malfeasance and chaos. Imagine my surprise when it took you so long to find your way here. I see the miasma surrounding our islet certainly did not hinder you. Well, here you stand, in the flesh, so to speak. And a finer collection of corpusculae I never have seen. I trust you are not opposed to a mutually beneficial accord between civil and gentle persons. You need not fear eloquence, my friend. Indeed, you need not fear anything. You could not be more secure in your well-being than you are amongst this congregation. I am here at the behest of my master to offer you a simple exchange. An offer of aid for the promise of aid. The epitome of civil reciprocity. You and he possess a common foe. The power behind the Voidwoken has made our lives hell, so to speak, since the Divine Order unleashed death fog against the Black Ring and those darling woodland creatures. And as the gods have shirked their duty, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement pertaining to both of our objectives. Indeed, I can offer you the source channel that you seek forthwith, as a gesture of good faith. Indeed, the creatures that strut about this realm so often do. Very well. I can see them straining against your lips. Unleash them, Godwoken. Ask your questions. My master has been troubled by the presence of the Void as it creeps ever forward, encroaching on areas in which he himself once ruled supreme. None more so than this island. There is a tree at this island's core which has special significance to my master. Think of it as hallowed, sacrosanct ground. But the Black Ring maggots writhe all about its trunk. And you will exterminate these termites. It is simplicity itself, in truth. One may ask, one may inquire, but one should be eternally wary of what one demands. And one should heed that twice-fold for information like this. There is power in names, power far, far in excess of your mortal limits. I'll not deliver that power unto him. Perhaps you utter some truth. Surely his ear could not be eternally cocked. Very well. The master of the Voidwoken is a creature older than any demon. My master will never speak his true name, but the Black Ring know him as the God King of... To arms! His savage vengeance have found us!
Ну, им пипец. Тут не сказывают лайк. Еще 14к. Воу. Ты чё, охуел?
Damnable fool. Wretched spirit, you could have brought destruction on us all. At least the vital components have withstood the onslaught. Tell me, do you require further knowledge? My master's identity is of no practical consequence in this matter. You need concern yourself with nothing barring the truth that my master always honors his vows. Your smoldering, half-demon pet can attest to that. Why, the only thing you truly desire, or certainly the only thing you truly need. I will reveal unto you the location of the Council of Seven. My master has dealt with many of your ilk. Small-minded creatures with a hunger for power, out to save themselves or loved ones or the world, some fantasy or another. But all are willing to strike a covenant if it means their success. One was even willing to give up the location of this council to earn my master's boon. How felicitous that you merely have to spill a little blood to earn the same. She is the one that comes to me, helm in hand, in a sad attempt to beg and snivel her way out of previous and quite binding contracts. Alas, I am not at liberty to say more. My master values privacy above all else. He would not take it kindly if he discovered I had been indiscreet. My master has been troubled by the presence of the Void as it creeps ever forward, encroaching on areas in which he himself once ruled supreme. None more so than this island. There is a tree at this island's core which has special significance to my master. Think of it as hallowed, sacrosanct ground. But the black ring maggots writhe all about its trunk. And you will exterminate these termites. It is simplicity itself, in truth. Because it is expeditious to do so. My master would have this isle cleared as quickly as possible.
The lizard looks about to make sure no one else can hear, leans in and whispers conspiratorially.
And if you are to become the new divine, I would much rather be an ally than a foe. After all, the power you wield will be as a great sword to my master's butter knife. There are legions that would follow you, myself included. Your power would be unfathomable. Assuming, of course, you take it for your own.
Знаешь же, где совет?
The imposing statue looms over you. The hymn, winged from stone. The priest has scribed the demon's lies.
Wow.
The priest has scribed the demon's lies.
Nothing. There's got to be more to it.
Як? На площадь. 3 фута.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Holy shit, просто holy shit, сколько вещей тут у тебя. Давай все свои свитки воскрешения. Мастерство охоты. Некромантия.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Фига себе. Почему так слабо? 15 уровня. 67. 48. 50-60, короче, меньше. Сила, шок. Отличный. Да ну.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Buying or sell? Capital. Good luck to you.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
Keeping it together, Bree. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Your fish thinks of the void. What kind of backward self?
Знаете, двуручный.
The kind that don't fancy starving.
Buying or selling? Capital.
Дай мне одноручный.
It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you end up eating silver from a
Сложность?
cell floor.
Что значит сложность? Тип, да.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Seagate.
34.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit,
282.
will.
Wouldn't you like to know?
299.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right.
Ну, разница вообще игра.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Так, давайте просто посмотрим. 487, 153. Сложно оценить. Короче, почти 300.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
128 и почти 300. Понятно. Это получше будет. Я думаю, из навыка точно.
Keeping it together, Bree.
К уклонению. К уклонению выгодно. Ладно.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Все, что мы выяснили.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Nothing good. The void
Well,
woken are
don't come
everywhere.
over. Not like you're
Buying or
buying.
selling? Capital.
Ну, потестировали за.
Good luck to you.
If I don't come visit your ton,
Wouldn't
who
you
will?
like to know?
Не так уж и много мы потеряли.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Что я вообще здесь делаю? А, ну просто продавал.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Тут мы были. Были.
life's work. All gone in an instant. The earth quaked and split open, and a great pestilence came down upon us, along with a host of Voidwoken. They were led by a huge Voidwoken of the like I've never seen. Some winged horror. The last thing I saw were its talons coming for me.
Abomination.
Трупы или чё? Всасывает листок. Проклятие кастует. Блять. Чё, у тебя ходов миллион? План хода просто. Еще один тут. Сам себя харас делает. себя типа сжигает. Конец. Что ты мне сделаешь? Понял, принял. Это боль, даже. Смогу ударить разок. Что дальше? Ну, захилиться, например. Сам себя там. Сопротивление хватает. зацепила, так там несла тоже импактом. Просто на первой цели. Так могла бы Лоуса оказаться первой целью. Хорошо, что на Сибила все кидаются.
Again.
Strange. I feel a little better. Like a weight's been lifted.
Well, have you found the cause of this aura? This shroud?
She slinks forward until her face is mere inches from your own.
I owe you a debt. But I already know what you desire. And I intend to pay in full. Right now. Tell me, do you know exactly what I am? In a manner of speaking, my dear. But I am so much more. I am a succubus. Love is my power. It enthralls those who I seduce and feeds me yet more power. It is through this aspect of myself that I must reward you.
You realize that her hand is caressing your arm. She gazes at you intently. Her eyes are oceans of violet. You could drown in them.
You have my word, though. I will not use my powers to make you my thrall. Just as I hope you won't use what I show you to become some sort of tyrant. Mahali understands who I am. That's why we're meant to be together.
She grins devilishly and pulls you close.
Let's see what you're made of.
She kisses you. She devours you. Suddenly she's all blinding light and come hither heat. Her heat enters you. thrust upon thrust, until she scalds, and with a scream, her nails digging for blood, all becomes an echo of the primal soul, a burst of overwhelming white. Slowly the heat abates as she releases you with a kiss. Your vision swims back into view, Almira observing you with a knowing smile.
My. That was intense, wasn't it? Truth be told, there was nothing really left to teach you, but I felt it would be rude to stop once we got going. You were ever so satisfying, though. Please, accept this little token of appreciation for your effort. Once you've caught your breath, I actually have another little request for you. You have helped me to escape immediate danger, but I remain a fugitive from my old life and the promises I made to it. The Black Ring swear allegiance to a powerful being, the God King. This is not a mere oath of duty, this is the Covenant. And those who accept it are bound to the God King. They are sworn. I am sworn. You have to understand, Lucian's death fog broke us. We were left defeated, leaderless. And then the God King started to speak to us. He offered victory, immortality, anything we desired in exchange for loyalty. How could we refuse? Once you are sworn, there is no escape. Your life is the God King's. Fail or betray him, and you are doomed. Unless you find a way to break the Covenant. That is where you come in, my dear. I discovered the existence of ancient implements called Swornbreakers. They are rumored to be able to break any magical pact, including the Covenant. And while enslaved by the Magisters, I noticed a tablet in their excavation site in the Black Pits. It bore markings that looked very similar to how these Swornbreakers were described to me.
She smiles, fixing those violet eyes upon you once again.
Will you retrieve it for me? It is a promise that you cannot break, unless you want to end up broken yourself. Those who are sworn to it are bound to the God King, come victory or defeat. If you try to break the Covenant unprepared, then you are sealing your own fate. He is a god for the godless. A beacon for those who have no place in this world. He seeks to cast down the world of the Seven and build a new world with the Sworn at his side. The Black Ring flock to him after Lucian unleashed his death fog. The undead stand by him because he offers them a return to life. I don't know why the Voidwoken flock to him. But I want to be with Mahali. That is why the God King and I must part ways. That is why I need a Swornbreaker. My, you are a special one, aren't you? that settles it then. I will join you, and I guarantee we will find use for each other in the future. By the by, a black little birdie told me you've a ship along the shore. That is where we'll go. Enjoy a bit of sun while we wait for you to conclude your business along Reaper's Coast. In the meantime, have a little token as a thank you for all that you've done for me so far.
Знаю. И одна часть скрижали у нас. Точнее, не часть скрижали, а сама коса. Сейчас. Клинка не рукоятен, просто чертеж нашли. Ладно, я не знаю, что с этим делать, чел.
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of you?
The blade quivers as Tarquin nears it, and...
Oh, very. This, my friend, is the key.
He holds out his hand, expectantly.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must work.
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter excitedly, almost religiously, about anathema.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
Be on your way now, my dear. Perhaps we'll have matters to discuss again later.
I'm glad to have that bloody farmhouse behind me. I thought that place would become my grave.
So, Losa, have you figured out what to do about your little parasite? You don't need me to remind you how important it is you don't let it fester. Don't keep him waiting. Jehan may be immortal, but that doesn't make him particularly patient. I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't recommend it.
She hums quietly. The notes move in rhythm with her wandering eyes. The lizard pauses, and a smile crosses her face.
Me belongs to me. Servants belong to the hall. That's the way I like it.
Her hum returns, soft at first, then blossoming into a full-fledged hymn.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept.
You recognize the...
Oh, hi! You again.
Fasten tight.
Эх, а мы отсюда начинали. Место. Как через низ мы проходили. Еще и все. По гости. Сейчас есть дельца. Возможно, левел-ап сейчас.
An ancestor tree. Pure grace in an undeserving world. The spirit of the tree may have much to say.
The spirit ignores your presence, busy as it is resisting the pull of another, the ancestor tree, trying to take its source. All you feel is the spirit's resistance, and its anger, directed at the mother tree that has betrayed it. The spirit ignores your presence, busy as it is resisting the pull of another, the ancestor tree, trying to take its source. All you feel is its resistance, and its hate for the rebellious scion. The spirit ignores your presence, busy as it is resisting... An undead elf steps from the shadows. He looks powerful, but when he speaks, he is in pain.
Welcome, Godwoken, to your grave. I promise you decay. I decay. But if I serve, I grow again. I shall serve him. You must die. He is my friend. He is your king. He wants your decay. Rise.
Prepare yourself.
Нет, это же порог, видимо.
Godworker. You rot here, Godworker. You rot here, Godworker. We all rot.
Prepare yourself.
Плохо.
The spirit looks forlorn, exhausted, spent. Nothing remains of the life you led. The long years after death, resisting the tree as it tried to take your source, have left you with little more than an overwhelming sense of betrayal. Relief flows through you. The spirit slips away. The spirit looks angry. You have been a spirit for a very long time indeed. This afterlife has been spent resisting the pull of the ancestor tree that wants your source. You've always hated the scion of the tree for seeking your destruction. Once he served the hated mother tree. You hate her too, but now the scion has taken a darker path. But he still wants your source. Relief flows through you as a realization grows. You may leave. The spirit slips away. A wave of relief washes off the spirit. Relief tempered with disgust. You are an elven spirit. Who you were in life is now forgotten. You have spent the years resisting the pull of the ancestor tree. It would steal your source. This source you would gladly give to the mother tree. But not this traitor. This scion has betrayed the elves. This scion has taken a darker path. This scion wants your source for someone or something else. This, you think, is what happens when the scions don't get proper training. Relief flows through you as you realize that you may leave. Your thoughts flash to the mother tree by the water on an island with no name. The spirit slips away. The tree sits lifeless now, bereft of memory, its source gone forever. Dead wood now, it shall fade into the past. The tree sits lifeless.
Hello, dear one.
My friend, it fills my soul with peace to be near you.
The tree-form spirit slowly, oh so slowly, becomes aware of you. When he speaks, it's low and slow. He grumbles, as if in discomfort or in pain.
I see you. A lone wolf took my life as I tried to take hers. She fought the battle well, at least as well as I. The mill ran red with blood. Much of it was mine. No, not at all. This pain right now. Talk your way inside. Talk gently and tell lies. Or creep and crawl. There is a way. A secret way inside. Search and you will find. Fight if fight you must. But do not dare to hope to kill them all. But if you can, please kill them all.
With a last great creaking groan, he returns to the business of securing his roots and takes his leave of you.
We count a victory today, and we count a friend in you. Sahala is with us. I see the good in you. I see the bad in you. I see the all of you.
Bind that wound that it does not fester.
Check. сил.
Move along, stranger. Not much to see here, but a bunch of sad saps with full carts and empty pockets. That's what it looks like. We're on our way to Arx to set up shop for Lucian's Day, but there's no hope of that now. Whatever's going on in Paradise Downs has good and blocked the path. And unless you want to get a mouthful of death fog or get carried off by a void woken, there's no other way in. Only hopes that Alexander and the DO will blow through here and sort this mess out. Well, of course he did. Of course he did. Let me guess. The sun's burnt out and the gods are dead too. Move along. Despite what they say, misery don't love company.
Кажется, деньги уже вообще пофиг. О.
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void woken. True enough. And that giant lizard must look like a great mutton. Move along. Despite what they say, misery don't love company.
She looks you over in silent a sudden intense.
If you truly are.
3 words.
Paddy was pulling a cart. Paddy pulled it real good. Slow and careful. Careful and slow. Paddy carried the good stuff on account of Paddy was real good at it. Paddy fell in the ravine.
Интересно, что о ней известно. Вообще надо заканчивать. Вот на этом я закончу. Всем peace.